Describe St. Bartholomew's. This is the first concert, where the first concert is going to be.
St. Bartholomew is a wonderfully mysterious space. You walk in there and you're drawn out of the hectic lives that we all live, traffic and planes and frets and worries, and you're drawn into something deeper right away. And that's what this experience is all about. Music and the art does that. It takes us out of the ordinary. It takes us somewhere extraordinary. Maybe unlocking some emotions or feelings or sentiments that we have buried deep within. And that's what All Saints does.
Now, the tradition, National Lutheran Choir has always had a tradition of doing this All Saints program. How long do you think that this has been going on?
Well, we started it when I first came on as director 10 years ago. And Larry had done it to some extent before, but I thought we'd do it 1 year, another year and something else, and year after that something else, and maybe come back to it. But there was this immediate connection with this program, so that it became an annual thing clearly right away, that this was fulfilling a gap that people felt over this issue of losing people to death. And the whole concept of death, and the composers that have come from a different place in their compositions when they write pieces that fit this program. It just goes places that no other program can.
So is it about grieving?
Grieving is a part of it, but it's about unlocking that to get at what we really think of as people of God, and that death isn't the end, and that we all live with that reality. Right? We're all going to die, and what do we do with that? And there is something that we can learn as people of God about that. It's
sort of a universal theme. This is almost in every faith dealing with that loss. It's a reality, as you say. When you're programming things, do you think about the other faith traditions and how they deal with grief and loss like this?
No, I can't say that I do.
Tell me about that.
I don't have to look very far to find literature based on the concepts that surround death, and to find poetry that is around that. I think it's because it's the mysterious. Ultimately, as human beings, we kind of gravitate to what we can't explain and can't confine to a concept, and so I never have to look very far, and maybe that's why it runs across the board with all these traditions.
And it's sort of an inexpressible, the mystery. Where do we go when we die? What happens to us when we die?
We don't know.
And what are we doing this year on this program, this particular program that speaks especially, what's the overarching theme, or what repertoire?
Well, we begin with the candles have become kind of a symbol, where this flickering living light and flame itself is the physical evidence of something being transformed from matter into something we don't see anymore. We see it as smoke originally, but then it dissipates. So the candles kind of become a representation of specific people that we're thinking about. So audience members come and write their name on a little sticker that we put on a candle, and then it's carried in and put near the font. It's all symbolic, but when you see all these flickering lights near the choir, it's like we're in the presence of these people and their memory, and we're there with them. And that's really the essence of this program. We never quit singing with these people. They never leave our hearts, and we sing together with them. That's what this is about. And
when I'm coming to the concert, where do I go to put my special name on a piece of paper?
We have a table set out when people arrive in the narthex of the church, and this year we'll have somebody sitting there. We're actually going to read the names of people, and that person will be there to make sure they know how to pronounce them. And they'll be vested in an alb, so you know that it's there, and then somebody else will be up where you want to place the candle, so you actually get the candle, write the name on it, and carry it and place it up there yourself. So we have people there ready to help you do that.
That's a great idea that really is borrowed from masses and requiem masses all from time, and many faiths do this exact thing.
And that's what National Lutheran Choir does. It's different. We kind of melt those two worlds together: the liturgical life, the worship life of people of God, with concert life. We bring those two arenas together, and you could come and expect one or the other and be happy. But they're both there if you want to step into both.